A lot of the talk around AI seems to center on the idea that the things that are happening with OpenAI is going to lead to something that's resembling a Terminator movie. The reality is that while that might be true, there's a lot of other considerations that's going to have much more immediate impact on the world of work. So I want you to take a look at Cliff Yurkovich, who is the VP of Global Strategy at Phenom. He's one of the voices that I check out when it comes to topics of AI in the workplace. And one of the things that he mentions is that the increasing use of AI is going to lead to a downward shift of compensation and in particular wages. The interesting aspect about Cliff's position is that there needs to be a shift in focus, and especially from the perspective of chief diversity officers and chief people officers, to make sure employees are protected and are paid for what they're worth based on the tasks that they're performing that are inherently human. All of what Cliff says, I think it's pretty valid. We can also anticipate a level of carnage within the world of work in terms of lost jobs and reduction of wages. But there's another thing that I think we need to keep on the radar. And that other thing that we need to keep on the radar is the issue of class. And when you think about it, who's going to have access to AI tools? And the answer to that question is generally it's going to be people in the upper middle class and upper class who's got early access to these tools. Where does that leave the folks that occupy the middle class and lower who don't have early access to these tools to become proficient? They're going to be increasingly left out of the workforce, because if one of the considerations is proficiency with AI tools to be employed, that creates a natural disadvantage. That's going to be one of the things that chief people officers and chief diversity officers are going to need to take into consideration. And there needs to be a legislative component that needs to be considered to make sure that we're not leaving vast segments of the population behind due to simple things like access. I'll be curious to hear what you think about the implications when it comes to class and AI. If you're interested in some early trend information, our HR 2024 Outlook is going to be out very soon. And part of the themes that we've uncovered in our conversations with HR leaders is, how is AI going to impact? What's their perspective of how HR is going to deal with AI in general? So if you want to check that out, drop me a comment and I will get that out to you.